So we'll start with the wheat flour.
Okay.
And we put 2 cups. And then we go for a half cup of white, unbleached organic flour. Okay. And then we're going for a 1/4 cup of the bran, and then a 1/4 cup of the wheat germ.
Okay.
And then you need a teaspoon of baking soda. About that much there.
Okay.
And then you need like a pinch of salt. Like a good, like about that much of salt.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha? Okay, and then you get your wooden spoon and you stir everything around. This is where I put in 2 cups of the buttermilk. So anyway, Miriam taught me how to make the brown bread, and then when I moved out, I had the recipe in my wallet somewhere, and then I eventually moved into an apartment on my own in Hollywood, and one day I was really down the dumps. I thought, what am I going to do to cheer myself up? And suddenly I thought of the brown bread. So I got out, I found the recipe in my purse, and it was all like wrinkled and dirty, you know, been sitting in there for about a year or something. And I went out and I went down to Ralph's or somewhere, and I got all the ingredients, and I bought like a little tin, like these bread tins, and I made the brown bread, and just like, it just brought back a feeling of being at home. So here we go.
Okay.
That's all ready to go into the tin, and what we need to do first is grease this up with a little bit of this spray. I used to do it with butter, and now I've gotten very Californian. And then you just grab this, lift it up, and you just kind of roll it in. A little bread tin. It's so simple, and you know what's great is it doesn't have yeast in it. A lot of people are allergic to yeast, or yeast is just not very good. So it's really great, and it's got lots of fiber. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, one thing I didn't mention is you have to preheat your oven at 400.
Okay.
And the breads, you put it in the oven, it stays there for an hour. Okay. I think we're done.
Okay.
We're ready to go.
All right. Top shelf of the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
wow.
it. I was an art director, production designer. But that's all in my past, my pre-marriage past. And now I work as an artist. So let me take you out to the studio. Well, this is my escape from the big bad world. What I do here, well, at the moment I'm making Billy, you know, he's a songwriter. I'm making him a CD cover for his hits tapes. So that's what's scattered all over the place. This is what it might look like, something like that.
Got a few little hits there.
Yeah. So I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, like cut and paste, because I'm learning how to use my computer. I'm a Luddite. And I got you some jams so you can try.
Okay. This is
Irish butter.
Irish butter. I've
Irish
seen that.
butter. Sharp cheddar cheese.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay. So what I usually do is take the first slice off because it tends to be too crusty. And then...
Wow, that looks so pretty.
Yeah. People here, if they eat bread, they usually just put cheese right on the bread. In Ireland, that is just not done. You have to lather the bread with butter. This is what I do. Billy, my husband, is a real sweet tooth, so he would have jam on top, but I would have cheese.
As you say, you're the savory person.
I'm the savory person, yeah. So that's what I do. Just put a very, very thin slither of this sharp cheddar cheese on top of the bread. Just like that.
Wow.
And your cup of tea, and you're set for the day. People assume that bread is difficult to make.
Yeah. God, it's
Because
so...
they think yeast, oh no, I've got to let it rise. I've never made yeast bread. And this is, none of the Irish, you know, like basic breads like this, you have to use yeast. People love seeing what happens in other people's homes. So I think that's got, like, you know, people, they love reading Vanity Fair. They love seeing People magazine because it gives them a glimpse into, like, what other people's lives are like. So this is a brilliant idea because people want to know that they're normal too. Oh my God, you know, people want to know that they're okay.